everyone with a Vital Reality. I'm Casey Rain.
I'm Kim Camille.
And welcome to This Week in Prince, episode 37. Do you remember when we did episode 7?
Yes.
Now we're doing episode 37.
And we were singing 7 as well, so
it's
yes.
pretty crazy.
We're going to start off this episode with news that is not happy and joyful like we usually start off, but we really want to mention this. So
I'm sure most of you guys have probably heard, because it actually happened like right after we uploaded last week's video, pretty much
on the 4th of July. So amazing and phenomenal drummer and such amazing human being in general passed away just last week. John Blackwell passed away.
John Blackwell, long-time drummer with Prince. I saw him perform with Prince on probably at least 6 or 7 times, including the phenomenal Hop Farm Festival in 2011. It's a fantastic show that I've spoken about many times, and all the 21 night shows that I was at as well. John was just an amazing drummer. Apparently got his audition, passed his audition with Prince by playing 7/7/7 9311.
On another level.
Ridiculously good drum, like hard drum groove to nail. Also played with Cameo and with Patti LaBelle. Cameo is another of our favorite acts, by the way. We love Cameo. Good friends with Tommy from Cameo, and you know, John Blackwell's passing has left, you know, a massive hole, not just for Prince fans, but Cameo fans and people who saw him perform with Patti LaBelle, and people who maybe learned to play drums watching some of the instructional DVDs that came out that he had done. And the crazy thing is, by all accounts, John Blackwell was just the nicest guy as well, not just a phenomenal musician, but the nicest guy.
And then you know he got sick, and then he fought for really long, and then so he passed away. And
so
our love goes out to all of his friends and family.
And his wife, Yuritsa, as well, who's been keeping the fan base updated, you know, while he was sick, and it was the person that announced his passing, of course. So rest in peace, John Blackwell. We love you. We love you, and we will never forget you. I guess the biggest Prince news this week is that Prince is back on YouTube.
His channel is back.
This is the Warner Brothers affiliated channel, just so you know we're clear on that. It was originally set up in March 2014, which was when Prince had announced his the signing. He'd signed again with Warner Brothers for Artificial Age and Plectrum Electrum. You know, where that relationship went again from there is, you know, pretty unclear, given that Hit and Run 1 and 2 came out, you know, on Tidal and on Universal through a deal with them as well. But this channel, you know, it isn't a brand new post-death channel. It is a channel that was originally started while Prince was here, has been reactivated by Warner's, and the videos that are on there now appear to be the videos just to promote the Purple Rain Deluxe release. We will likely get more videos in the future as and when, you know, more releases happen. But right now we've got music videos and live videos from Purple Rain era, so things like the extended When Doves Cry video and I Would Die For You live video and all that kind of stuff. So
I still remember when Prince used to actually upload videos to YouTube and then just got rid of them like a couple of weeks later.
That was the Third Eye Girl channel.
That was fun though, because we were all like, oh, we want to watch this. Nope, it's gone.
One of the videos that Prince uploaded to the Third Eye Girl channel was Chaos and Disorder from Shepherd's Bush Empire, which was a show that I was at, and I wrote a review of that show like 2 days after I'd gone to that show, and at the end of the official video that Prince had uploaded, they quoted my review, and I was like, well, that's my review.
I think you've actually mentioned that before, but you know, it's special, so it's worth the mentioning again. But yeah, so the channel's back up, and I'm pretty sure that most of you that were around in like 2014 and 15, you will remember these videos that Prince put up with Third Eye Girl and like all of these videos. And so it's
those
back.
ones aren't back. Those ones aren't back. This is a different channel. This is the Warner's channel. This is youtube.com/Prince.
I'm just saying that we can like reminisce about these old videos that he put up in the comments.
But you know, it is great to have an official Prince YouTube presence back up, with the videos in, you know, as best quality as I guess they exist, perhaps. youtube.com/Prince. go check it out.
I think the thing that I will miss about that though is that how hard it always was to find like Prince music videos on YouTube, and you would always have to actually buy the DVDs that they were on. I really like that in a way.
Yeah, but the opposite argument to that is that maybe loads of people who would have discovered Prince just didn't, and so they lost out on like loads of fans.
Yeah, like the younger generation.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know,
it's like a double feeling for everything, isn't it? Yeah.
YouTube is, you know, for whatever lots of people feel about it in regards to kind of like paying an artist and whatever, you know, the fact is YouTube is the premier online destination for video content. That is undisputed, to the point where, you know, your video content, you know, it might as well not exist if it's not on YouTube. You know, Facebook uploads get a lot of views, but they're not really searchable. Like, you can't really, nobody goes to Facebook, oh, let me search for this video. Like,
and then watch it,
like, work like that.
YouTube is just like, if you want to watch a music video of any artist, what do? Type it into YouTube.
Exactly,
see if it's there.
exactly. So hopefully, you know, the long game is that all of Prince's video content and new stuff that we've never seen before, hopefully, you know, this will all come to the official YouTube channel. We will just have to wait and see.
Yeah, and we hope that the younger generation will be able to discover Prince in that kind of way. So.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's
exactly. So moving on from that, you guys may remember that we mentioned that in last week that there's this new exhibit at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame featuring Prince's outfit from his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, one of our friends and fellow fans and viewers of our YouTube channel, that is at PaisleyLove7 on Twitter, actually went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, to the new exhibit, and uploaded a bunch of photos and clips of the exhibit, which is really, really, really cool. As per the pictures that Anastasia, aka at PaisleyLove7, so kindly uploaded for us, the exhibit is part of something called The Power of Rock, and they show you quotes, like Alicia Keys' quote that she gave about Prince when he was inducted. They show you, of course, you know, his Rock and Roll Hall of Fame performance, the While My Guitar Gently Weeps performance that he was part of. And then they show you information about the outfit that he was wearing, and then you actually see the outfit like in the display case. So we're going to link you to her thread on Twitter where she has posted all the pictures and whatnot. Here's a couple of video clips as well, and yeah, go and have a look. If you're in Cleveland and you know, you were thinking of going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum, then, you know, now you have an extra reason to go to see this awesome Prince exhibit. And I don't think I've ever been anywhere near Cleveland.
Neither have I.
I've spent a lot of time in the US. I used to live there, but on the West Coast, and I've obviously been at the East Coast and a little bit of time down south, but Cleveland is like in the middle.
I'd like to go to all of the states though, like all of the little places.
Now we definitely have a reason to go to Cleveland. Midwest adventure, Cleveland and Minneapolis and all these places. It's gonna happen, people.
Yes, it's gonna happen someday.
We're gonna make it happen. That's a promise.
All right, moving on to something that Paisley Park is doing from the 31st of August to the 3rd of September.
Here's a clue.
Now, if you don't know what that is, right, so Paisley Park is doing a musicology event, and I know that you must be thinking, what is this event going to be? It's going to be so cool because they're giving artists from all over the world that can obviously travel to Paisley Park a chance to do.
So something that Prince was part of growing up, and even 2 of the 3 main movies that he made dealt with this exact concept. What is it? It is, of course, Battle of the Bands. So Paisley Park is hosting this musicology event. It's a Battle of the Bands event. If you are a band, you can submit video of yourself to be a part of it.
Yeah, till the 31st of this month.
So if you're a band, you can submit your footage to Paisley Park to be a part of this Battle of the Bands musicology event. And then they're going to have this event, and all the bands are going to face off to be crowned the ultimate winner. And it seems that the winner of this event will get some studio time at Paisley Park, some mentorship from the MPG, members of the new power generation who we were hanging out with just last week.
And some other like career boosting opportunities to be confirmed. So if we know more about that, we will tell you.
Yeah. So I'm really, really, really happy about this because, as we all know, Prince was always supportive of young musicians and this kind of thing. The one main criticism that a lot of people have had about Paisley Park in the last year is that it shouldn't be just a museum and like a historic thing that's like frozen in time. It should be a living, breathing, place for creative people and musicians, definitely. And that's why I'm so happy that they're doing this. The winners will get to use the studio and record there, and it'll be whoever wins that, it will be a pivotal moment in the history of that group and that band. It'll be an absolutely sort of huge thing. So we're really happy that they're doing this, and also they are going to be opening a new exhibit around the same time that's part of the same theme. Now, as you know, well, as you may not know, you may or may not know that Prince, growing up in Minneapolis in the 70s, the Battle of the Bands concept was, that was a thing that everybody was part of. Everybody was trying to be the best on their, instrument or instruments in order to just, take part in these competitions and just be the best. And so that was something that really, pushed Prince to be, as amazing as he was from such an early age. And not just Prince, but people like Andre Simone, Sonny T, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, Morris Day. They were all part of different bands growing up in Minneapolis. So the band that Prince was in was called Grand Central, and Morris Day was in that band as well. And Sonny T had a band called The Family, and Jam and Lewis had their original Flight Time band, which later evolved into The Time. And all of these bands would be, kind of competing in the same kind of events in Minneapolis, and all vying to be the best. And so there's going to be an exhibit at Paisley Park, a Battle of the Bands exhibit, detailing kind of stuff to do with Grand Central as the band that Prince was in.
Go check it out.
Yeah, so that's going to be awesome. So we'll see that when we go.
We really like to know if you are going to participate in this whole event. If any one of our subscribers is going to participate in this event, please tell us, because we'd love to hear what you're going to send in as a video.
Absolutely.
Like
we can't wait to see the result of this, although we personally won't be at this event, although we'd love to be. It's not in our sort of short-term position to be going to Minneapolis right now, although we do plan to go sometime in the next year. We definitely will be looking forward to the outcome of this Battle of the Bands Musicology event.
And we wish you all so much luck, everyone that's
definitely
gonna join or participate.
If you follow us on Twitter or Facebook, you may know that yesterday we saw Chaka Khan headline at Moseley Jazz Festival, which is just over there. It's basically in our backyard. It was absolutely fantastic. She had a killer version of I Feel For You amongst all of her hits like Ain't Nobody and Tell Me Something Good, and you know all the songs. You know all the songs.
Her band is absolutely amazing as well. Like, her background vocalists are so good.
They are so good. And her guitar player was absolutely phenomenal.
Can you believe she's 64 years old?
Whoa. She doesn't look it.
Wow.
She doesn't perform like it.
She's like one of those people, she's such a leader, like she leads the whole band.
Absolutely. And the reason why we're mentioning this, because we're going to do a separate video about it as well, but the reason why we mention it is because in the actual official guide for the festival, there was a new interview with Chaka, and she talked about working with Prince on the Come to My House album. They asked her if he was like a taskmaster, and she laughed and she said, "No, I'm the taskmaster," which is kind of funny, kind of insight into what kind of relationship that they had. And she also mentioned that she didn't actually have any outtakes from those sessions, which is interesting because there was a tabloid article a few weeks ago where it was sort of suggested or stated that she did, and she wanted to release them. So maybe that just wasn't true. Maybe it was just something that was totally made up by the media. Who knows? We'll find out.
She was awesome, and we loved it, and we'd love to see her again if ever possible. But if you ever have the chance to go and see her, do it.
Absolutely.
Definitely do it. She's so good. She's phenomenal.
Yep. And we're going to sign off today with just showing you a new vinyl that we picked up. And we got the 12-inch of She by Jesse Johnson. A-side is the remix and the dub version, and side 2 is actually the remix of Crazy, which was Jesse's duet with Sly Stone
from
the Shockadelic album. Look at that outfit. This is ridiculous. Jesse Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, on fire. Just a new part of our Minneapolis collection.
Yes.
So yeah, and we pulled this out because somebody reminded us of it. Love Struck 7-inch as well. Jesse, we love Jesse. We love all the Minneapolis folks.
We do. We've been listening to a lot of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis
Productions. Yes, our favourites, absolute
Just
favourites.
absolutely
You may
amazing.
notice the background in this one is one of our favourite Jam and Lewis productions as well.
So,
All
yeah,
right, guys, that's
it for this
signing off for this
week.
week with A Violet Reality. I'm Casey Rain.
I'm Kim Camellia.
We'll see you next week for more
This
This Week in Prince.
Peace
and be wild.
Bye.